Hello, welcome to Nina's Knots Crochet. I'm Lynanne. If you're new here, hey, thanks for stopping by, checking out my channel. My channel, it's all about crochet. A little bit about knitting and a lot about yarn, but mostly my journey through this fantastic yarning community. Returning subscribers, thanks so much for coming back, spending a little bit of your Wednesday with me. Oh, today's Thursday. Thursday with me. This week is just getting away from me. So today I just wanted to come on real quick and say, woohoo! If you watched the Boggy Creek blanket unveiling last night on Billy the Crafty Floridian's channel with Nancy at She's Got Yarn Too and Lynette at Charmed Grammy, our final total for this year's drive is 1,070 blankets. Wow! 1,070. And with your guys' help and my channel, I contributed 31 blankets. 31 blankets in 20 weeks, I think is pretty good. I still have a ton of squares to get through, and my plan is one a week until we go next year. So that's the plan, and that's what I'm sticking to. As far as next year's drive is concerned, I know I've been bouncing around about what I was going to do, and I hope that you didn't get ahead of yourselves and start making things when I wasn't sure what's going to happen here. I know I bounced around maybe doing bigger squares. We're going to stick with the 5-inch squares for now, because I have so many that I need to incorporate into blankets. However, I am going to limit it to 20 squares per person. Now, the whole point of my doing this drive this year was if you just could send a couple of squares, the cost of a cup of coffee, this was a way for people to participate in the Boggy Blanket Brigade when sending a whole blanket was cost prohibitive. And it kind of blew up a little bit, and that's fine. I have a lot of squares and I'm going to keep working on them. But because I still have so many, this next year's drive, which will not start until August, so do not send me any now. In August, I'll tell you when to start sending them, but we're going to do this 5-inch squares again. We're going to limit it to 20 squares per person. And we're going to put in the other direction that I want your fun squares. I want your rainbow squares, your squares that have characters on them, circles that are squares, designs of any kind, flowers, footballs, you know what I mean. The emoji ones, the smiley face ones, puppy paws, anything that is a special character, a little fun, something beyond the generic granny square, because I got a ton of those. So let's add some fun and some color into these blankets for the kids. According to Kimmy at Boggy Creek, the more colorful, the better. So come up with your most creative, fun, exciting squares. There's millions of tutorials out there. Last year we got the emojis, we got dinosaurs, puppy paws, footballs, and baseballs. Think that's what I'm looking for. Bright colors, so that we can add those pops of color to these blankets for the kids. Now, if you're not able to make, some of the, more advanced, that's fine. If your skills are only for a granny square, your brightest color, the brightest color you've got in your stash. And remember, white is a color. White is a bright color. So some white ones would be fine. Just give me the brightest you've got in the funnest squares you can make. So that's what I'm looking for next year. We'll talk more about it when we get closer to the start of the drive this summer in August. But if you're one that wants to get ahead of things, that's what I'm looking for. So 5-inch squares that are special characters and fun and bright, bright colors is what we're looking for. So I'm also going to pop in here a video of a slideshow of all the blankets that I've done. I took them out and laid them out on the floor and took a picture of every blanket that I made with squares this year. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much for everybody who participated. I am going to gather all the names, and I have them all in a notebook behind me on the shelf, and I am going to pick out a winner who will get a set of hand-dyed minis that I'm going to dye for you. Like I said, I was going to do at the beginning of this drive. So stay tuned for that. We'll get to that probably next week. So enjoy the slideshow. Thank you so much for everybody who participated. Thank you so much for everybody who donated blankets to the Boggy Creek. And keep it going. We're going to try again next year. See if we can't beat this. 1,000 this year. Maybe we'll go for 2,000 next year. Who knows? But thank you, everybody, for participating. And thank you, Lynette and Nancy and Billy, for hosting such an amazing drive. You're angels among us. So with that, enjoy the slideshow, and I'll see you on Friday. Take care of yourself, give yourself some grace, but above all, be kind to everyone.